Back around the 70s, after Cheech and I made our first record, we played a gig with Bob Marley and Bunny and the whole original band at the Roxy in Los Angeles. Wow. And we were going to have a rehearsal. No, there was no rehearsal. It was just the band showed up and they wanted to meet Cheech and Chong. And so we went over to the club and we walked in the dressing room and you couldn't see anybody. There was so much smoke. It was smoke. And then as the smoke cleared, you could see the guys laying. They were laying on the floor, on the counter, and someone said, I don't know. And someone said, I don't know who said, "Hey, Chinaman, say something funny, man."
Oh, that sounds about right. No doubt.
That was the first time they were at.
That's awesome.
In L.A.
The Roxy's a nice, legendary little club too.
Yeah, I don't think you guys were born there. This is around '72.
We were just a thought in our parents' mind.
Yeah.
Not even that.
I know.
Another question.
Yeah.
What's up? I went to PL High with you guys, and I remember you playing some shows at lunchtime.
Oh, wow.
And a couple broke up house parties in OB. Is that OB? Yeah. Have you been back to the stomping ground since the graduation?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we live in Ocean Beach, Point Loma, so we've always, and I coach at Point Loma High School, the place we went to. And we played in the quad at Point Loma, and as soon as we got done playing, we got sent to the principal's office and had to write some apology letter for swearing on campus.
Nice.
And like the main,
awesome.
the vice principal, his name was Mr. Schneider, and everybody was scared of this guy at the school. And we were playing, the show was fun, and then as soon as we got done playing, like they sent some, I don't know if it was a hall person or whatever, they're like,
the monitor.
You need to come, yeah, the monitor, you need to come to the office right now. They're like, you guys were swearing on campus, and we're like, shit, we're not trying it, we're just punk rock kids and just having fun with our friends. So.
What is this, Oral Roberts University?
Yeah, it was pretty funny. But I mean, we grew up in Ocean Beach, Point Loma, and we never leave, we're gonna live there forever.
Did he hammer you?
Yeah. He laid us in for a minute, and then it was all good. Once you signed the paper, we left, and everything was fine.
Hey, so what's it like get invited to a member of the Grateful Dead and Further studio?
It's an honor, man. Let me say.
Yeah. Mr. Weir.
That's what this place is here for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are what this place is here for.
Can I just chime in, man? I'm from San Rafael. I was born in San Francisco and raised in San Rafael. I actually went to school in San Rafael High School.
Born in San Francisco?
Yeah, nice, man. Children's Hospital.
Me too.
And cool. And so, of course, I grew up listening to you and the guys, and for me, it's a full circle thing, and it's been a total honor just to have this coming up and now to be here and just be hanging, what I mean, with you guys, and it's a total honor. So,
well,
what I mean?
The pleasure and the honor is mine as well. I
cool.
mean, that's what this place is here for, is for music.
I got a question.
Yeah, man.
Did you guys really smoke dope?
Today or
possibly?
When?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
That's the question they asked me. Was that real dope in the movie?
Yeah.
No.
You guys
Jack
have
straws,
dead heads,
man.
we have stupid heads.
Right. I love that. I love that. Yeah, I'm a stupid fan.
Hey, and number me among them too. I'm real knocked out by what y'all do. I heard you. I don't listen to much radio, and if I'm going to listen to music for my own enjoyment, I go as far from what I do as I can. So I listen to like modern classical or jazz or something, world music. But I mean, esoteric world music. And I heard y'all were coming in, so I have to brush up on these guys. And so I went to iTunes, and y'all are a little wealthier on account of that. And
Thanks, Bob.
well, the pleasure's mine. These guys aren't bad. And then when I came in here and heard y'all, getting it together and stuff like that, these guys are pretty good. Yeah, tight band, tight sound. Thanks.
Thank you.
man.
Thanks.
Thank you.
It's great having you out with us, man. That was
Oh, yeah.
it was fun doing that Know You Rider too during the set.
I had fun.
That was great.
Well, you know, if we're not having fun, we're not doing our job.
That's right.
That's
right.
Indeed,
That's
indeed.
what it's all about.
Okay, one more question. Over the years, the band's growing popularity, do larger venues create more stress as a performer? Is it a pleasant rush?
Yes.
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 You like the big venues?
And no,
Yes.
though, because also the problem with the really big venues is you lose the
Intimacy.
the intimacy with the
Yeah.
crowd because
Connection.
they always put the barricade like 15 feet in front of the stage where you're so far. Where we're the kind of band that we really feed off the energy of the crowd. Like we want people right up against the stage, like reaching up on it, just going nuts, and that's just the kind of vibe we like. So when you're in a club, you're so close. I mean, you could just people are climbing up on stage, reach out, touch somebody, and you lose that. I mean, it's nice to play in front of 15,000 people. It's great. That's awesome.
Especially when you're selling T-shirts.
T-shirts are good too,
Well,
but
it's a different energy too. You know what I mean? Like you're in a crowd
Yeah.
vibe, and you're making eye contact with people, and people are just dancing and grooving and loving the moment. And then you're in the a bigger amphitheater or something like that, and it's a different type of interaction. Like there's so much energy just in the sky and in front of you, and you're giving and taking back to the crowd. The crowd's going crazy and making tons of noise. You're reflecting back, and you're playing harder, and you're getting more into it, and you know what I mean. And in the club setting, it's a little more intimate. You're feeling everyone. You're sweating on each other. You're breathing on each other, and there's more of a connecting kind of swirl.
That energy is way more in your face.
Here's what happens: is you get into the big places, and you get to like them, because I love playing those big places. You feel like you're moving some air.
Yeah, totally.
And you feel like Deus ex machina, God on a machine. You're moving some air, and there's a massive sea of people, and there's this give and take that's going on, and everybody's working together, and there's a huge deal happening, but you miss the intimacy.
Yeah.
So you start a side group.
Yeah.
And you get back into close.
the intimacy though is incredible. Though that's one thing as a performer,
You miss that.
like you said, it's incredible to move weight and you're moving people and things like. There's nothing like hitting 120 decibels in a crowd where it's just people. You can almost make people poop in the front row. You're hitting such a low end frequency and volume wise. You're just like you'll rattle someone's insides.
How do you guys get along with stage managers?
We usually
You
bring our
guys
own.
will say, okay,
we bring
you
our
guys,
own.
you only got 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Most of the time
I
we're
want you
good.
off there.
Sometimes we get
And
scolded.
if you're not off, we're going to pull the plug.
At festivals, a lot of times we're either under or over and someone's hollering. But when we're doing our own shows, we have our own stage manager, and they're always they understand that. I mean, we like to party, we like to have fun with our fans, and
We don't want to stop though, man. Like
And-
when we're going in the festival show, it's like
sometimes
you
it's
don't want to stop.
it's worth it just to pay the fine they're going to give
Yeah.
you, because you know what, your fans are
They
who
fine
give
you?
you. Sometimes yeah.
Oh,
They'll
hell
fine
yeah.
you.
$1,000 a minute.
But
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing is, like, it's worth it because you know what? Your fans are who gives you life anyway. Like, without the fans, you're just playing music with your friends, and it's great because you love playing music. But without the fans, obviously the show doesn't go on.
Yeah, the
And
fans rule. man.
So to me, if the show is cracking and you're like, "Are you kidding me? We're gonna go over 5 minutes? Whatever, we're going over."
Well,
It's like-
I tell you, if you're at Madison Square Gardens and that clock's going tick, tick, tick. My old friend Yorma Kalkinen taught me this trick. So it looks like you're looking at your. I tell you, if it's going to cost you $15,000 a minute, you're going to watch your watch.
Yeah, 15
got
G's
the
a minute.
inside
Hey,
of the
we're not
race.
rich, so.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
But if it's 500 to a G, I'm down to go for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? It's like it's fun for the fans. It's fun for us.
Are you guys going to go back and play some more?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
we're
play
gonna
some
get
more,
our jam
man.
on.
All
You
right.
ready? I
Stay
guess.
tuned.
Stay tuned.
We'll be back.
Stay
shortly.
tuned.
Be back in 5
Stay
minutes.
tuned.
Here we go.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you all.
Yeah, Bob. Pleasure, man. Thanks.
Get back to work. Come on.
Oh, thanks. Looking forward to this next step for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing fine. Yeah, been a while.
New Orleans had Jazz Fest.
Right.